I just wanna go out and walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out and walk with you.
Hi guys, come and join me as I show you my process in painting this paper collage and acrylic painting. This was one of my prints and I just painted some neon color over there. You see the Golden Gate, my fish. And I've got a few pieces here already cut. And I'm just cutting random shapes. Let's see, details. This is going to be a long video. I want to share the full process with you guys. I'll probably speed up some parts, but for the most part, I would like to share the real time. And this is just regular photo paper, not photo paper, a regular photocopy paper. No, it's not photocopy paper, it's plain copy paper. Photocopy paper is, I think, no, I guess it is photocopy paper. Don't listen to me, guys. I don't know what I'm saying. I want to get that white piece. Okay, I'll tear more if I need to. Oh, I do want to. Now this was done on photo paper, my matte photo paper. I'll probably cut this. So I have some jagged pieces and some cut. But really, as you see my process, you'll see that it doesn't matter. That's what's nice about this, is it really doesn't matter where you place it. And you'll see what I do. Now for the fun part. I was bitten last night. I was bitten by CEO. Oh, I just touched it and now it's gonna get itchy. I was bitten there and there. Isn't that lovely? Yeah, got bitten. So I'm using, and for this you want to use your oldest brush, because this can ruin your brush. And you can use any glue. I'm using Liquitex because this is archival, and in case I decide I want to sell this piece, I know that I've got some good product on here. So I'm just going to pour a little bit out, and I'm just going to start randomly sticking these papers. Now this paper is a little thinner, so it goes down pretty flat, but you can also use one of these little squeegee things. Oh, that's kind of rough. It's got, I have to clean this one. It's got dried glue on here. Clean. So you would basically just flatten it so there's no air bubbles. And if you're sensitive to this, it's probably best if you wear gloves. I have a hard time wearing gloves. You can also use the brush to push down, since the brush will have more product on it. And so this is a matte medium. Like I said, if you are not selling your work and you're just doing, you know, a project that you want to put on your own wall, and you can use Elmer's for this as well. The difference with matte medium is it has the same binder as acrylic paint, and it is archival. And this is what I use as well if I want to make a like a mist or dilute a color to just do a glaze. I use this matte medium because it thins the paint for you to just do a glaze. I ordered more of the matte medium on Amazon, but I ordered the Liquitex Basics, and I want to see how that works compared to this one. This is the only one I've ever used, so I'd have no way to compare it. And this is where I'm going to speed up the process, guys, because this is pretty much what I'm going to do. I'm just going to randomly choose some paperwork, some papers, and stick it on here in no particular order. And then I'll meet you back here when I am done gluing all these pieces. I'm going to put some music on, and I'll see you back here in a bit.
Open air, side by side we sway there in all the colors. Summer love, lonesome dove, folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Summer love, remember when we were getting nowhere fast, when the garden won't stop giving back honeysuckle, fresh cut grass. I could really use some stuff like that. Talk to me and tell me all that you've seen and all the colors.
To make it easier to see where I'm going to place my fish, I'm using an acrylic marker. You could use a black marker for this part and you'll actually see the fish a lot better. So you can see where to negative paint the background. But I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to be a little strategic in some of the designs I'd like to keep. Like if you look closely, you'll see there's a nice protea there. There's part of the Golden Gate Bridge that I painted. That's part of Cape Town. Table Mountain, more of the bridge upside down, or the Bertia. This is the same painting, but I made a copy of it on regular paper and painted it neon. And so there's some fish designs. I love this little sailboat, so I definitely want to keep that as part of one of the fish. And this is going to make such interesting fish because there's no way to recreate this if I was to just paint this on the canvas. This is just going to make really nice, intricate designs within the fish. So let's see, I'll start here, and I'm just doing simple fish. I'm just doing a little body and a tail. That's it. It's very simple. Different sizes. And I kind of wanted to go in a swirl like this, so I'm going to sketch it out to where it's taking that shape. And here I kept one of the fish in there, a little few small fish. How fun is this? Oh, I'll definitely keep the sailboat. And I'm doing this with fish, but you can really do anything with this background. You can do flowers, some type of landscape. I mean, the sky is the limit. Should have kept that little flower in, but it's okay. I missed it. Okay, coming, and I'm just gonna do a couple. I like this design. I don't want to paint over that. Let's do that, and maybe a couple of little ones going this way. I'm trying to keep the pen as far back so you can see what I'm doing. A little one there. It looks like a mess right now, but wait for it. Wait for it. Maybe there's one coming in here. Okay. Now, just to help with the outline, what I'd mixed here is some primary yellow, kind of a 50-50 mix of paint to matte medium. And what this does is it just gives it a little glaze to brighten the fish. And I chose yellow because it is neutral as far as enhancing the colors. For instance, I'll give you an example. If I was to paint even a bright pink glaze over green, because it is opposite on the color wheel, it will make the green a muddy color. So I want to have a color that I can just use overall, and it will enhance it and not make it muddy, because I want my fish to be nice and bright. So you see how we just brighten that up. And I also still want to see the collage decoration in between. So I'm going to start over here and just go over my fish with this glaze. I may or may not keep that in. I might actually paint over this. Yeah, the more I'm looking at it, everything is inclusive, and these three kind of look odd. I think I'll paint over that when I do the background. Okay, I think we're good with the glaze. Take some white, nice healthy dollop, and this is some aqua that I mixed. Let's see, it's got grass green, primary yellow, ultramarine blue. If you'd like to mix your own turquoise. And so I want to have a light source, and I also would like to have a focal point, which I want kind of in this area. And why this area? Because if I divide my canvas in thirds, this is kind of where the golden ratio part of the canvas is, to give it a mathematical I'm drawing a brain fart here. It just looks balanced. Yeah, sometimes I don't find my words. Okay, so I'm just gonna have, actually I'm gonna outline the fish And it's gonna look messy and really ugly for the most part. And you're basically going to be just be outlining your fish. And if you accidentally go over something, just wipe it away with your finger before it dries. So this is where I want all my light paint to be, but I will lighten it up a little later. I kind of just want to do the outline. Oh, look at that design. And that's the tips of the protea flower. You see what I mean now, guys? Like you can't predict like where everything's gonna lie, because you just kind of want to get your fish, you know, or whatever design you're making in a to go where you need it to go. And you're not always going to be able to preserve everything that you have on here. And then you find these little gems. Like that's my favorite one so far. Looks so pretty.
Easy rider on the highway, station wagon going slow, windows open, you are basking in the bluegrass radio. It is easy now to see you with your hand out on the wind. I keep this folded at the corner so that I could not forget. Folded at the corner so that I could not forget. Pink azaleas by your driveway shade our leisurely goodbyes. In your terry cotton sweater, with your arms sweeping the sky. It was then I had a knowing. You were waving till the bend. I keep this folded at the corner so that I could not forget. Folded at the corner so that I could not forget. Shadow to the coast, past the surfing whitewashed beaches, under cypress trees and smoke, carved like lovers into driftwood. On this moment I depend. I keep this folded at the corner so that I could not forget. Folded at the corner so that I could not forget. Folded at the corner so that I could not forget. is soft, turn the key and cooler on. Push a pause for relief. Free pass, you don't even have to ask to be the cat in the sun. Someday I will see the whole deal through today.
Everything is dry, and I am going to take a Posca marker and just do a few designs on my fish, because even though the collage has some beautiful patterns, let me show you another one. This one is not done yet, but I'm going to show you this painting. And this is one I started yesterday, and you see the difference in, because the paper that I used was a lot more detailed, and it just showed up. Look at the difference. This one looks a little more, even though it's pretty, I would like the fish to be a little more detailed. So I'm just going to do some scribbles on it and make it just a little more interesting. Or so I hope. I hope it to be a little more interesting. It will also just outline the fish a little bit.
To leave a little bit undone and be the cat in the sun. Be the cat in the sun. Set aside every empty spreadsheet line and loosen up on the grind. Simmer down, settle back and
I actually like that.
be the cat in the sun.
Scribbles.
Someday
I don't want to touch that one. That's still my favorite one. I actually like this one too.
I've got better things to do. Okay, to lead a little bit undone.
I decided to give a couple of the bigger fish some eyes. So I'm not detailing it all, but I do think, ooh, putting some eyes on a couple of them. Okay, the eyes are somewhat dry, and instead of the white, I'm going to go in with my yellow Posca, because I think the white is going to be too stark, because it's even going to be lighter than that bright area there. So I'm going in with my yellow Posca, and I'm just going to go and circle around the eyes. And that will soften that harshness of the black. And this was unnecessary. I really did not need to do that. And I think because I am comparing this one to the one I did yesterday, where the collage that I used was a lot busier, so it just looked, I mean, on that one, none of the fish have eyes, and it looks good. But this one, I felt like it was missing something because the collage was a little not as brilliant in their design. So a learning curve for sure. I like the idea of using my prints of my originals, of my paintings for my collage. And so I have a little bit of some other painting in here. I like that idea. Okay, now I think I'm done. I like this. I'm glad I actually added the eyes now. And there we go. She's relaxing in some nice warm water. Her little legs all stretched out. I didn't know why she stretches her legs out. I actually thought that maybe she was lethargic, but when they stretch their legs out, it's because they are chilling. She's actually very comfortable and enjoying the soak. So this is how she relaxes. I trimmed her beak a couple of days ago, and I actually need to trim it some more. Yeah, hi baby. Hi. Hi baby. Did you have a nice nap? You ready to go for a walk? Yeah? I love how you talk. Yes, we're gonna go for a walk in just a minute. Rah, rah. Rah, 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 rah.